kila siku ya wiki. Get tipsy na nikiget down I blow it all on the whiskey. Jack DJ me na blame it on the Henny. We started out slow, nilikuwa mlevi. Ish too crazy, kukumbuka siwezi.
Baby fam, what's up you guys? This is your girl Shiro, back with another episode of one of your favorite podcasts, if not your number one, Kenyan Plug Pod. Niaje fam, I am your host Shiro. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking your time out to check out this episode. Shout out to you guys. Always appreciate it. Shout out to the day 1, to the day 28, to the day 20. It doesn't matter when you joined or started listening to the show because you're officially part of the Kenyan Plug fam regardless. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're commenting. You know, let me know. Let me know if you're feeling the show. Let me know if you want me to talk about a specific topic or, you know, whatever it may be. And actually, that's what today's episode topic is on. I had a young lady who actually is a podcaster. She's a rising podcaster. And alikuwa ananiuliza, you know, nimesikia ukiongea maneno ya uni. You spoke about uni. You know, you talked about life after uni. Lakini you didn't really talk about substances in uni, and did it affect you? Because, you know, 99% of us, because I was telling my I was actually telling my friend, you know, if you go to college now, you don't do drugs, but see, hey, you're one of a few. And a lot of people are not going to really admit to it like that because wataki kujulikana who they are. But let me tell you this, you know, because after doing my research, I found out that kila mtu 99.9% of everyone that has attended university amefanya drugs one way or another. So, you know, sio lazima ati ukwe ati strung out on drugs kio ati unafanya drugs kila siku, lakini you have touched a substance one or the other. And let's not forget that pombe, alcohol, is a drug. You know, tunafikianga too because it's something tumejua for such a long time. That's your drug. Lakini hata alcohol ni drug pia. Yeah, so it can range from alcohol to marijuana to whatever else, you know, whatever it is, that's what you did. You know, you did something in uni. And sio ati kusema ati you're a bad person, ni tu journey of life. You know, you have to kind of go through life and you have to experience things. And that is exactly what, you know, that's what uni is about, you know. Lazima ujue, you know, things. You have to learn things. And stories zangu sijui kama itawabamba sana because kuna maneno mingi sana, kulikuwa na maneno mingi because of course kuna volunteer, those things that you do, you know, by yourself. Hakuna mtu alikupia pressure, hakuna mtu alikuambia ati hebu kunywa hii kapo, you know, jaribu hii. Hakuna mtu alikuambia, ni where to, it's just something that you do, you know, you do by yourself because you feel like you're of age. Sasa niko uni, I can do this, I can do that. But kuna, you know, other stories where watu wanakupia pressure au watu wamekujaribu like, oh, you know, just because wanafikia ati you're new, you're young, that you're willing to do this, you're willing to do that. You're not, you know, you should not actually, because college sio maana ya kukua drug addict au kukua, you know, trying drugs, but sio ati kukua ati ka saint kila saa, because life is about experiencing things. Life is about a journey. And if you don't take this journey, when you don't take this journey and you don't allow yourself to experience life, you find yourself at an old age ukijaribu kufanya kila kitu all at the same time. Lakini saa imeisha, you know, your time is up. Lakini ukikuwa young and you're trying stuff out, you know, you do that. Lakini usikakue tu unafanya kila kitu. Don't do stuff because of your friends. Your friends are not the ones, because you can start off believing ati, okay, I'm going to be with these friends. You know, ukianza college, ukianza life after high school, or life after primary, unaanza kufikiria ati, okay, so these are my friends. These are going to be my friends for the rest of my life. Kumbe, life itakupeleka hivi. Life will take you this way and that way. And next thing you know, you're not friends anymore. The people that you thought that these are my best friends forever, kumbe, they're not going to be your best friends forever. Lakini kuna watu wengine that last forever. You know, kuna watu wengine wana last through your whole adulthood, adulting. When you go through every part of your life, there's someone that has been with you for that long. And I have a couple of friends that have been with me since sijui toka a very long time ago. You know, as life changes, as you change, of course you have to, I don't know, I like this post I see sometimes in Asamanga, evolve so hard that people have to reintroduce themselves to you, or you have to reintroduce yourself to others, or evolve so hard that people have to get to know you again. Yes, you know, that is ultimately the goal. When you evolve and you become a better person, you get better, better and better. So life in uni, that is not the end. Who you are in uni does not, USURT, that's not the person that you have to be forever. Uni is exactly, it's just an experimental experience. It's just a experience where you experiment with life, where you learn life, where you learn your likes, your dislikes, the things that make you happy, the things that don't make you happy, outside of being with your childhood friends, being with your parents, being with your normal surroundings. What you've been used to is no longer what you see kila siku when you go to uni. Ukiamuka uko dorm, uko around new people, you're around roommates, uko na maisha kuadapt, ukuli hata the same chakula, unakula manoodles, unakula, you know, life imechange kabisa because you're in college sasa, you're in university, you're getting to know yourself, you're getting to make something of yourself, make your own name without anyone telling you who you are. Where there's people that already know you by your parents. Lakini when you go to university, sasa you get a chance to make up your own name, you get a chance to make up your own life. So when it comes to substances, of course, us being Kenyan, you know, tulijua maana ya pombe kitambo, man. Tulijua maana ya, you know, pombe kitambo sana. So I think tukifika uni, sijui, but for me, nilijua maana ya pombe kitambo. I learned so long ago maana ya alcohol. Ilikuwa tu kitu that niliona sana because tuli party. Kenyans wana party, man. Ukienda out wana party, una enjoy, you know, holiday, Christmas, any get together, unaona ma Kenyans waki party, wana party paka unashindwa hao watu wanasimama aje, wamekunywa na mtu anajaribu asiku act kama aja kunywa hivyo, ati mimi niko sober bado nini. Nilikuwa Uber juzi, Uber driver anasema, where are you from? Nikamwambia I'm from Kenya. Akaniambia ati yes, I had a roommate that was Kenyan. Huyu msee alikuwa anakula tu mchele na anakunywa pombe, mchele na bia. Nikasema that sounds like us. Unajua tunakuanga tu na kamchele hapo, ugali, unajua tuko na chakula yetu chapo, nyama. Kwanza nyama na pombe, si inakuanga sijua special recipe. That's a special combination here. So tumezoea alcohol, lakini for me, then nilienda uni, nafikia I overdid it. I think sijui because nilikuwa nimeshafikia I'm a pro. You know, when I went to university, I just thought that I was a pro. I already knew about this. This is nothing new. No one can catch me up with alcohol because I'm above alcohol. Nimeshajua how to operate under alcohol. Iyo sio kitu mupya. Lakini, hey, my friends were on a different my friends at that time, they were on a different mission because they just had different agendas. So this is why I want to take you down the road of alcohol, substances, and your friends. That's the main thing. I think when we talk about substances and you need to nasema, you know, I've heard the conversation about depression a lot that leads to alcoholism or that leads to drugs, popping pills, lean, marijuana, smoking heavy, kila siku. You know, like, if that's what you want to do, then that's your journey, that's your process. And unfortunately, we link drugs with depression, and we link, you know, these anxiety with, oh, let me take a pill and I'll no longer be anxious, or I'll no longer be feeling so jittery. You know, we always link drugs with an emotion or an imbalance in our emotions, and we end up being dependent on the drugs because we have now linked ourselves with this emotion requires this medication, this emotion requires this alcohol, you know. Hata unajua ati nakunywa Jameson na hii na nakunywa Tusker na hii emotion. Kama mtu you know, we know which level we're going to go to because of just being dependent on substances. But let's not forget that our friends have a major part in what substances we do, what substances make us feel like we're cool, what substances, like we're going to be indulging in. There's some friends you cannot come around. Oh, these friends do these type of things, and if I want to hang out with them, I know I have to sign up for these type of activities tonight because I know that this is what this friendship requires. And when you're in uni, you don't really understand that you're jeopardizing yourself. You just think that, okay, I'm just hanging out with this crew, I'm hanging out with my squad, gang, unaanza kufikia TS, could you feel, because that you na marafiki. Kumbe marafiki that you have, they're just, just waiting for you to take that one pill or drink that one drink too much, and then they take over your life and they start saying, oh, I don't know how they turned out this way. I don't know anything. It's just too much. So I think we need to learn that the friends that we have around us have a lot to do with the substances that we also intake and partake in, especially when you're in university, especially when you're in uni. So it's something that we should pay attention to, because if you want to stop associating yourself with these substances, you also have to check out the scene. You have to make sure that your environment is not constantly telling you that this is a drug you should take. This is, if you want to hang out with these people, if you want to be on this status, then this is the drug that you should take. We want to not be categorized in those categories. Think outside of the box. Wacha kuwa in a box. People should not box you up. Kama unataka kufanya that drug because you want to do it, basi ni you. Lakini kama ni rafiki yako that is telling you that you should take this drug, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. So let me tell you 3 stories that all have to do with friends wakinijaribu, trying me and trying to get me caught up. First story. Kutoka kitambo, alcohol. Yes, like nakwambia, like alcohol iko problem. Nilikuwa nimeshajua cooperate under alcohol, under the influence of alcohol. But kulikuwa na siku moja, I was supposed to be working and everything. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to be at work. Nika call out of work juu rafiki yangu ilikuwa birthday yake. It was my friend's birthday. So my friend is like, please come out with me. I want to go party with you. It's no party like a Shiro party, trust me. Lakini ni ukweli. Hakuna mtu anaweza party kama Shiro. I bring a different vibe into the party. But so alikuwa nasema ati, oh please, could you come, I know I'm going to have fun with you. So namwambia, okay, I really haven't been calling out of work like that, so I'll just go ahead and call out this one time. Nikasema okay, haya nika call out, I'm getting ready for the night. I'm telling my friends, you know what, I'm not even driving today. I'm not driving because this is my first day off in such a long time. Let me enjoy myself today. Let me just get loose. Let me enjoy the party. Nikunywe. Let me drink. Let me just be living my best life. So, tumefika club. Naona marafiki, I'm seeing my other friends at the club. They're like, oh, what's going on? They're buying me drinks. I'm having a good time. So, rafiki yangu moja, they have every bit of my actions on Snapchat. So every drink na kunywa iko on Snapchat. Everything I'm doing, paka niki dance, everything. Rafiki. So let me tell you, let me set the scene. On the way to the club, the friend that asked me to call out to birthday yake, it was my friend Tamuita George. Alafu yu mwingine mwenye alikuwa na sisi, my other friend, so alikuwa anaitwa tasema Mary. So I was with George and Mary. Mary akukunywa. Mary did not even drink. Labda, she only drank 1 drink. Now me Shiro, in my true Kenyan fashion, nimekuja sijui kama sijui 10 drinks. Na bado na function, bado niko party mode. Ebu, party, nimejienjoy. Kwanza na watu the people, they are buying me drinks. Shiro is lit. Okay, Shiro is on another level. I'm telling you, I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm just having a good time. So, tukifika nje, hata sijui, I tell you, I don't know, siwezi kumbuka. I have no memory of this. My friend, she gives me the keys. Mary, Patia keys, and anasema, I have a headache. I don't think I can drive. I'm very tired. It's been a long day, and I don't think I can drive. I'm so, like, my head is pounding. Can you drive? George amekunywa, huyu msee hata msee amepass out uko nyuma hata na guess what did I tell you guys? I didn't even drive because I knew my intentions were to get lit, so I didn't even drive. Mary has not been drinking, maybe one drink. Na George ni birthday yake, amejienjoy, amepass out uko nyuma. So options ni Shiro could drive au msichana juu headache yake ni kubwa sana, imemsupersede sasa, headache imekuwa too much. So in true Shiro fashion, once again, me master of drinking, I know how to drink in nothing, I know how to handle myself under alcohol. Nikadsi, I don't even know, under the influence, I take the keys. So I take the keys, tunaendesha. Huyu msichana bado ananieka kwa Snapchat. Hata kwa Snapchat ninamwambia, you know, this is not right. I'm supposed to be paying attention. And my 10 drinks self, nasema, after 10 drinks, this is what I say. I tell her I should not be driving. I've had 10 drinks. You know? But we have to get there safely. Let me focus. And that is on the Snapchat. Even I wish Snapchat ilikuwa longer. You know, so that you can go back to it, because come on, I could reference it. I would pull that video up and show it right now, because I remember everything I said. So, you know, tunaendesha paka atayana. Mary sasa saizi, she's scared because anasema, wow, this girl is drunk. Like, even when I'm driving, you know, anaona the way I'm driving is like crazy. So anasema ati, you know, are you okay? You sure you can drive? Ati, you sure you can drive? Next thing you know, police ndio wako nyuma na my lights. After drunk Shiro is like, you're lying. Even tu ndio kichwa yangu nasema, you're lying. I cannot believe it. Uyo msee George sasa namuka, do you want some gum? Because anajua ati gum labda, the gum will mask the breath. It will make the alcohol go down. Nikitoka kwa gari, police wanasema, have you been drinking tonight? Nikasema, okay. Okay, I'm going down, official. Kwanza, let me tell you, this happened in February. My birthday is in November. So I just turned 21 in November, December, January, February is when this happened. So, Ananyuliza, the question is, you know, have you been drinking tonight? And I've said, of course, you know, I have had a couple of drinks tonight, but, you know, nothing too crazy. So, ananiuliza, let's do the test. Tunaanza kufanya your test ya kusimama, macho, you know, everything. I mean, nearly fails every one of them. I failed all of them. Alafu sasa ikifika saa you know, saa kufanya, you know, like, breathe into the thing to make sure at what points I'm breathing, or how high my alcohol level is. Man, alcohol level yangu ilikuwa so high, wakasema, we have to take you. Sasa nasema, oh my god, man. Sasa kichwa imeanza, like, sasa I'm sobering up, because I'm like, yeah, this is happening. This is really happening. This is really, really happening. Shiro is going down for drinking and driving. Yo, it doesn't even make sense. Shiro, Mimi. I was like, yo, this makes zero sense, because I've been doing, I know how to handle myself with alcohol. That's not a challenge to me. That's nothing. This is alcohol. I'm Kenyan. Mi najua maana ya alcohol. But that was what happened. So nikienda, you know, wakunipeleka jail or anything like that. But when I was still looking at my phone, and now nenda kwa Snapchat ya rafiki yangu, mi najiona tu. I am seeing myself on each Snapchat. Niko na drink moja, 3 drinks, 4 drinks, every one of it on Snapchat. Alafu nikifika part, when I get to the part where, you know, I'm seeing when she took the Snapchat of me driving and me saying, no, I should be focusing. I'm watching that whole thing. I'm watching the whole Snapchat. I'm watching the whole night in playback. And it's legit looks like a setup. So I'm like, wow, yo, this girl set me up. I called my best friend at that time. She set me up. She set me up, period. Hakuna way around it. Ati niko na headache na umekunywa drink moja na mimi I'm on your Snapchat nimekunywa drinks sijui how many na alafu you give me the keys. Are you not even scared for your own life? Now mimi, remember I said I had the intentions of getting lit, so I left my car at home. So I leave my car at home. I have already called out of work for this. And then now you're Snapchatting me the whole way. So you many set up. Lakini, you know, nililipa price for that situation. Lakini that was university. Kujifiki ati thinking ati, you know, that was university. I was thinking that these are my friends. These are the people that I'm going to be friends with forever. This is my friend from high school, primary school. We have known each other for so long. She would never do me like that. Lies and more lies. Okay, don't believe the hype. But they're not your friends like that. People are not your friends. And you know what, like sometimes people see you and they're like, okay, this girl is going to be, you know, successful, or this girl is going to be doing better than me. Kwanza, that lady, she had a very competitive spirit. And I was already at her job, and I was already promoted to manager in like 6 months. So alikuwa na, you know, alikuwa na vibe, and alikuwa labda she had a problem with me and I didn't even know about it, because I'm thinking this is my best friend, so why should I even side eye you? Why should I look at you like that? So that was my first situation that I experienced while I was in university. Second thing, so kulikuwa na huyu msichana moja I used to party with all the time. Oh my goodness, nilikuwa na party kila siku almost. Tulienda Miami, tulienda huku, tumeparty sijui 1 year straight. So kulikuwa na siku moja, so tulikuwa na pregame ni kuenda, you know, to unakunywa. Of course my people know what pre-gaming is. Lakini if you don't know what pre-gaming is unaenda to someone's house, one meetup spot kabla muende club. Before you go to the club, you go to someone's house, you get lit, you know, you drink. So when you get to the club, you're not spending that much money at the club, nah, you know, on drinks. You're just there to have fun. So you Uber to the place, or you have one designated driver, you know, to be the sober one that is going to get you guys to the party safely. Like, you go to someone's house, you get lit over there, so that when you get to the club, the money is not that much. Or, you know, as women, you're expecting, of course, mtu atakununulia drink. Someone will buy you a drink. So, you know, you just drink your drinks at your friend's house. Alafu, when you get to the club, even if you're having a slow night, at least you can have one person buy you a drink. So, yeah, so we were pre-gaming, and this particular night, this young lady that I was calling my friend again, hakuwa na alcohol hivyo, ilikuwa, you know, she had like 1 little bottle of Ciroc, hiyo kadogo tu. So ananiambia, you know, let me make this little mix, alafu let's go. So nikamwambia okay sawa, you know, basi tengeneza mix. So hiyo msichana akitengeneza mix. When she made this mix, I'm like, you know, whatever. It's late, we're already late to the club. Let's make this mix and let's go. So kuchukua mix unachukua tu hivi, you know, one shot kama sijui pro. Once again, because at this time najisikia I'm a pro at alcohol, this is nothing new. So I'm taking this shot, this mix na mix na ichukua tu hivi haraka. I'm taking it quickly, and then now, you know, like I think tulifika club or a little bit after the club, nasikia tu roho tu inaruka tu, my heart is just jumping. I'm just woo, I was feeling crazy. So now I'm asking my friend, what is this? You know, what was that mix? What did you exactly put into that mix? And I'm oh, I just put a little bit of Xanax in there with alcohol. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I don't even know. So I'm just thinking back on it, and I'm thinking like, yo, somebody needs to get beat up. But, but, you know, we evolve. So ameniambia ameweka Xanax inside of this drink, and it's alcohol. One thing you don't do is mix pills with alcohol. I don't know how deep you get into this thing, but I don't do pills, you know? So me, it was affecting me crazily. But Xanax, sijui ni downer alafu alcohol ni upper, or sijui how those things go. But those two together, they don't combine, because one is this way and then one is that way. So your body ikijaribu to regulate those two things in that is having a hard time. Luckily ananiambia ati alieka kapis kidogo in there, sio ati the whole thing. Lakini so saizi I'm like, kwanza kusikia, when I hear that she's putting Xanax in there, now I'm thinking like, why, you know, I'm tripping. Like now I'm tripping now, because I am so upset, because I don't do these type of things. I don't do pills, so I'm just tripping because now you're altering my psyche, you know, you're altering me without me knowing and without me actually consenting it. So now I'm just like, my goodness. So I'm out at this place. Now me, I'm not driving anyways, because first of all, I'm feeling crazy. So I just want to go home. Lakini msichana anafikia ati it's fine, it's okay. So here I am, lit, you know, in alcohol terms, but also having this feeling of craziness at the same time. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know if I'm going to be okay. So I'm just having like a nervous breakdown. And you know, but Xanax is an anxiety pill. So saizi nasikia anxious, lakini siezi, I cannot feel it because it's inside of me. I'm calm, but my heart and my body is not calm. So they say, watch the company you keep. So, you know, honestly, I think it was me. I think it was me, and me wanting, like, these are not people that he would say ati ni ma ratchets or ma whatever. I only want to, when you wakona their selves together, wakona these are people that have their head on straight. Like, it's just peer pressure or whatever it may be, because when that Xanax situation happened, that was when Xanax was huge. Like, when people were just taking pills back to back. I mean, these things are still happening. Like, there was a time when, you know, pills became really, really popular. And, you know, yeah, so everyone had to almost, it was like a requirement. And, you know, I've never been that type of person. I've never been the one to be doing pills, you know, so I was very upset about that situation. The alcohol thing, I knew I drink. So if he says I was upset because I drink. So, you know, that was me. That was my fault for being so trusting and so naive. But when you're 21, when you're 20, when you're 19, you don't really know what's going to happen, or you don't really know what kind of friends you have. You just know that you want to be having a good time, you want to be in university, you want to be experiencing life as an adult. So you're thinking, like, if I do this, if I do that, then basically I'm an adult, and I'm actually a college student, you know? I'm a uni student, I'm a uni attender. That's where we mess up kila saa. When it comes to everything else, like I've said, you know, we do things, we try things, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Like, of course, in university, you're doing something, you've tried something. Hopefully, like, you know, Mimi Tundio, I'm the only one that is getting set up and getting drugged and getting set, and, you know, all of those things. I'm hoping that I'm the only one. And actually, I'm so thankful to God, Aki, that sikukua drugged by Kamse at the club or anything like that, because I was always careful about when I go out and where, you know, what drinks I accept and what things things like that. Lakini from your friends, ufikiri ati let me be on edge with my friends. That's what your mindset is. And actually, with my roommates, they partied hard, okay? Walikuwa na party na party hard, party every single day. Ni party every single day. It was a party at the place I was living. And even then, I felt like I had to adapt. It felt like, come on, if you're going to live in this house, you're going to follow these rules. And that is what it seemed like for me. That's what I was doing. So I was partying hard pia. So watu wakikunywa, if there's a shot, if mtu anafungua kalika, basi mimi pia, I'm drinking it too. If someone is opening up the liquor, I'm drinking it too. So kila siku, I was almost a lot of days in, or like 1 year of uni, I was drunk. I was nilikuwa nimekunywa, lakini everything nikienda shule na pass kila kitu. I'm passing classes. Kazi bado iko. I still have my job. I'm passing all my classes, and I'm still able to get lit every night at my house, and I don't have to drive. Yeah, that was my life. That was uni for me. And another thing that I noticed, because the young lady, she asked me, you didn't really speak about depression in university before, after, or during. And I was saying, for me, I didn't recognize it as depression. And even the other day, I had to look up depression, because sometimes when I forget depression, sometimes you just think depression is when someone is in their room, or when they're isolating themselves, or when they just don't want to be alone, or when they're acting like this, or acting like that. But you never really think that someone can be actively partying and enjoying themselves, and kila mtu anampenda na kila mtu wants to be around them. Kila mtu, when people like you a lot and people want to be around you, and you're always smiling and you always have a positive outlook on life, you don't really think that, okay, I can be depressed. But when you think about it for real, you have to think about the denial factor of it. Unajua, because denial is a part of depression. That is a irrational act. When you're acting in denial, you're doing something irrational. And for me, with that drinking and driving case, see, I didn't even care about it for a long time, because I was in denial of it. I could not believe that me naweza kuwa na a drinking and driving case. I could not believe it. So for many years, actually for the rest of my time in uni, I did not even think about it at a kidogo. One time I didn't even think about it. Nilikuwa nasema, you know what, I'll just pay what I need to pay and continue it as much as possible, because I didn't want to face to face it. And that was a form of depression, because that is not jeopardized. I was jeopardizing my future. I was jeopardizing the rest of my life, because I didn't want to face that problem that I was dealing with. And actually I think of Michael Amin's song right now, that first line, you can never run from yourself. You can never run from yourself. You can never run from yourself. You cannot run from your mistakes. You cannot run from anything that you have done with yourself. Even if you were set up, even if you were drugged, even if whatever it may be, it still affected you. And you are the one that has to deal with the aftermath of it. So what do? Do you say, oh, mtu alinifanya hivi, you don't cry about who did this or did that to you. You just deal with it. Because the moment you try to push it off, oh, I don't care about this, or this didn't happen to me, or you act like it never happened, that's you pushing yourself back and back and back, instead of pushing yourself forward. Evolution requires you to face the things that you don't want to face. Face the things that make you sick about your life or yourself, the things that make you upset. You have to face those things. That is easy. I'm saying somebody should get beat up for what they did, because I genuinely feel that way. I would never do that to anyone. But me blaming or placing that blame on that person for how long, it will not do anything. So for me to place the blame on this person for years after it happened is stupid, because that person sianaishi, they're living their life kabisa. They're living their life at all. They don't think about you or your situation. They don't care. They have already moved on. You're just sitting there, oh, this person set me up, oh, this person did me dirty, oh, this person was against me the whole time. Yes, they were. That doesn't change anything. But what are you going to do with yourself now? How are you going to move forward? That's the real deal. Hakuna mtu atakubabysit. Nobody is going to babysit your emotions. Nobody's going to babysit your past. Nobody's going to erase your mistakes. You have to deal with those things face forward. And depression, and I was listening to that young lady's podcast, which is a good podcast, and it was mine journals, and I'll make sure to plug in the description so you can find it. She was talking about moments where she was screaming she was screaming when she went to her dorm, of just feeling overwhelmed and just feeling like she hated it and she hated being there and everything. Uni makes you feel like that sometimes. Sometimes you feel like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go back to my home, and where I feel comfortable and where I feel safe, and where I know no one is going to set me up or try me like this or try me like that. Unajua, some things you just know, because in your house, what happens in your house. Lakini you don't know what happens in these places, this new environment, and that sometimes can be overwhelming, and that sometimes can mess you up and make you go into a deep depression because you're no longer in control. But this is the time where I re-enter God's plan. You know, you have to understand God's plan, because a lot of times, kwanza, after uni, let me tell you, like, let me be 100, you'll never be in control again in life until you finally say, I'm no longer in control, and the things that I can control, I will control. But kujaribu control, you know, kama how huwezi control mtu mwingine, so you can only control yourself. And that those days of thinking, oh, I can control my friends, or I can control this, or I can control that, you cannot control anything. You can only control yourself and how you react to certain things, and what you allow in your life. That's what you can control. Like any of the things that are out of your control, they're out of your control. And listen to, just follow the journey, follow the plan, and follow your gut, your intuition. Kenya intuition inakwambia, what your intuition tells you, follow that. Lakini wacha kufollow emotions ya uchungu na, you know, who hurt you and who did this to you. Wacha ku let that be your story. Andika story nyingine. This is your chance. Uni is a chapter in your life that you will never forget. It's a chapter in your life that will always have memories, good and bad. But it's a chapter in your life. See your story yote. So it's not the whole story. So if things happened in your life that were less than favorable to you, then okay, sema sawa, it happened to me. I have to just, you have to eat it. You have to just say, yes, this happened to me. That's it. Just take it for what it is. You know how many times I yelled and cried and hated life? Oh, so many times, because you're drinking and driving case, the pesa, the payments, the money I had to spend to get that removed, to get it taken care of. Oh my God. See, that money nikefanya nini na nini, all the things nikikuwa meshafanya, all the things that I could have already done by now if I didn't have that case. There would have been so much happening. But that was my path through life. That was my life. That was one of those things that you have to go through. And that dragging situation, ilikuwa too something for me to open my eyes to say, this is not my friend. This was never my friend, and I don't want anyone like that to be my friend ever. Those are just things. And the third thing was the roommates. And check your environment. Kama environment yako is saying loud, party, enjoying yourself kila siku, know how to pima how much you want to do. Know how to measure the level you want to be on. Because I think one of the things is knowing our limits. We have to know our limits. We have to know, like, okay, let me leave this environment for a minute. You know, let me get myself together. Let me regroup so that I can be ready to face this environment and know which is my limit and which is not my limit. Like, if you're just putting yourself in that same environment every day and just trying to learn your limits, how can you learn your limits if you don't take time to put yourself out of that place and understand yourself? I think what the problem is with uni and drugs is that we are doing, you know, you do so much of it that you don't even, and you're doing it with your friends, that you never get a chance to know yourself and how you truly handle that drug, or how you truly, you know, if you're really into this drug, or is it because of your friends? We never do it like that. We always want to do what our friends are doing, because that is life, you know. Ukiona mtu akifanya hivi, you will do it. But if you know yourself, you'll know your limit, and you'll know, that's not me. I don't do that drug. I don't do this. I don't do that. You'll know yourself. Lakini ukisikia hiyo peer pressure, na you know, if you don't take the time necessary to learn yourself, you'll fall for that peer pressure every single time. But when you shut it down mapema, when you learn how to shut it down early, maneno itakustress. Lakini when it comes to just you know, kukua homesick and being homesick, nobody can help that feeling. But don't succumb to that homesick feel. You know, don't succumb to that homesick feeling. You know, learn how to kind of just maneuver without being, you know, homesick too much. Because of course itakuja homesick, you'll feel that thing. But like I said a couple episodes ago, or last episode, sharpen yourself. When you're feeling down, remember your worth. Remember who you are. You know, remember why you're in uni in the first place. Would you remember why you went to uni in the first place? Come on, this is after university. Remember why you went. You wanted to make yourself better. You wanted to be a better person. You wanted to provide yourself more opportunity. Remember all of those things. That's why you're doing this thing. See how you could please your friends. It's not to please your friends. It's not to please your family. It's not to please, even if you're trying to please your family, yes. Lakini kumbuka that you are the one who is affected by all of these things. It's your life. So don't forget those things, but don't slip up and believe that every friend is your friend, and don't slip up and believe, oh, I can handle this and I can handle that. Even the things you can handle, they blindside you, and you're like, what? Did I just fall for that? Did that just happen to me? And it did. So jichunga, man. Angalia the situation. Check out the scene. Make sure you're good. Make sure you are around people you can trust, and make sure you know yourself so that you can know which one, you know, what things you're willing to do and what things are just you cannot do. That cannot be me, and that cannot be part of my story. So, you know, this has been your girl Shiro plugging you in, and hopefully I've answered your question. Hopefully that I can give you a little more insight in, you know, what happened to me in uni and what happened for me to be the person that I am. You know, evolution, it starts somewhere. So the reason why I'm changing, and it's at a size, you know, people can even ask me like, you don't drink like that, you know, you don't drink like that, because I don't. Because after what happened to me, I'm not really interested in being drunk lasta, because I feel like I slipped up there. But of course, when I'm around my people, of course, I get lit. Like on a daily basis, or just when I'm going to the club, sitakuwa drunk to that point that, you know, you can't function. Those days are gone. Lakini, you know, kukunywa kujienjoy na marafiki, yes, I will do that. But, you know, people change your life, man. People change your life by what they try to do to you. And you change your life by how you react. You feel me? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you next week with a new episode and a new season. And I promise you guys, you're going to like these changes. Happy August. Hopefully you're still working on your victory and what you're going to do with your victory lap. And actually, I hope you still have goals and you're still chasing those things. And hopefully you guys have already subscribed, and if you have not, make sure you are subscribing. Make sure you are thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. A shout out to you guys. Make sure you are staying strong, and after that victory lap per usual. And Tutanana, I will see you again on Monday, episode 30, season 2. Whoop, whoop. We have made it through, Kenyan Plug fam. See you guys next week. Oh,